All right, so we're here today with Susanna, and you've been a patient in our office. It hasn't even been that long, but 6 weeks, 5 weeks, somewhere in there.
I think about 5.5 weeks.
Okay, great. And we were just recounting some of the really awesome things that had happened to her in a very short period of time. So typically I don't do them this early, but you had so many cool things that happened that I just wanted to share it with everybody. So talk a little bit about what you were telling me when we initially met, which wasn't even at the office, it was out at an event somewhere. Some of the complaints that you had then and what's happened since you started care with us.
Well, when I originally approached you at the event, I was talking about how I had acid reflux and I really wanted off the prescription med. Mm-hmm. And I had been trying on my own and had gotten really sick. Yeah. And had to go back on the med, and I asked you if you could help me, and you said you could. Mm-hmm. And that was very encouraging. I was a little cautious. I was like, don't know how this is going to work, but I'm willing to try because I really didn't want to live a whole lifetime with acid reflux and being on the medicine. So I came and I did my initial and took care of the initial testing and all. And the first thing you did was you changed my diet. Mm-hmm. And you were saying that a lot of acid reflux and IBS was caused by what we eat. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't sure that I was ever going to want to drastically alter what I eat, but I was willing to give it a try. Mm-hmm. And after 2.5 days of cleaned up, less refined diet, mm-hmm. I couldn't believe how much more energy I had. Mm-hmm. I felt so much better. I was able to keep up with my students instead of pooping out by 10:30 in the morning and wanting to sit down all the time. I was still going at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. And it's just increased every week. I'm able to keep going till 8, 9 o'clock. I go to the gym 7 o'clock at night. With my personal trainer, we work out, and I'm still willing and able to work when I get home. So what we eat really does make a difference in how we feel. Mm-hmm. And that's the other part that's so great, is because I have more energy, I just feel better about life. I feel better about what I'm doing. I just feel better towards my family. I feel better towards my friends. I just have that extra energy in order to really live life instead of kind of dragging myself through it. Sure.
That's invaluable right there. Because you know what? We only have so much time. Mm-hmm. Everyone has the same 24 hours as the next person. Mm-hmm. And if the vast majority of your time is spent feeling bad, then that means there's that much less time that you can have to feel good and actually get things done.
I'd want to go home and just lay down. Don't talk to me. Just I want to lay down and then go to bed. And then that was enough for me. And now I go home and I get chores done. Things that have been sitting on the back burner for weeks, months, years. Mm-hmm. I'm starting to get my life back.
Awesome. One of the things I totally noticed too from just when you started was you used to cough all the time. And on one of your first visits, you showed me that little pocket you had, that you kept a cough drop. You put one in the morning because, you need it.
Several during the day.
Yes. And you said that as a teacher, your kids would get kind of scared because you would have these coughing fits. Mm-hmm. Talk a little bit about that.
My coughing has really diminished. I still have some coughing. We're still working on that. It's still early in the program. But that was another thing that those 3 things that I wanted to address. That was the coughing, the IBS, which has virtually vanished, and I've had IBS since I was 5 years old.
Wow.
And then the acid reflux and being on the meds. I've been off the meds now for almost a month, and no repercussions. I didn't get sick. So, my health. And then the bonus is that I've lost 15 pounds.
Yeah, I know.
On top of it.
Incredible.
So I'm feeling, pretty good, and just want to keep going because I knew I was underneath there somewhere with all the health issues and all of that, and I wasn't willing to give up. And I'm very thankful for Dr. Lawrence and her expertise and her individualized care that's helping me. And I believe that she can help whoever I've been to a primary care physician, several. I've been to allergy doctors. I have been to pulmonologists. I have been to all kinds of doctors, and they just gave me meds. And I didn't get better. And now I'm off my meds, and I'm better.
Yay. Good job. You know what? I'm totally psyched to talk to you in about 2 more months. Because again, it's so early in your program. We're going to have to, we need to get a before so that we can have an after to match it up with. But you've done great. You were willing to do what was necessary, and you've reaped the repercussions, which were all good. So thanks for your testimonial. I'm sure it's going to help somebody.